Voiceover script begins. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a super practical and insightful technique in Power BI, clustering, also known as cluster analysis. If you've ever wondered how to group customers, products, or transactions into meaningful segments without writing a line of code, this video is for you. By the end, you'll be able to use clustering in Power BI to find patterns that can seriously amplify your data storytelling and decision-making. So let's jump right in and start by understanding the basics. Clustering is all about grouping similar data points together automatically. Imagine sorting your customers into high spenders, average buyers, and just browsing. That's clustering in action. And in Power BI, the beauty is that it's built in. There's no need to mess around with complicated formulas like DAX or external tools. Power BI uses k-means clustering right under the hood. What that means is all you need is a visual, like a scatter chart, table, or even a map, and Power BI can do the grouping for you based on metrics you care about. Okay, step 1, create a visual with your data. The scatter chart is usually your best bet for clustering because it lets you plot two different metrics against each other. Think sales amount on the x-axis and profit on the y-axis. If you add customer ID or product ID into the details section, each point on your scatter represents an individual customer or product. This setup is so important, it's like arranging your toolbox before fixing something. The better your axes reflect key business metrics, the more meaningful your clusters will be. Now for the magic step 2, add clusters. Here, where things get really fun, all you need to do is right-click on any data point in your scatter chart. You'll see an option called Automatically Find Clusters. Click it and Power BI springs into action. You'll get a prompt asking how many clusters you want. Sometimes 3 is good, maybe 5, or you can let Power BI auto-select based on your data. If you're not sure, start with auto. You can experiment and refine as you go. Once Power BI creates the clusters, feel free to rename them, for instance, premium customers, budget buyers, or whatever fits your use case. Don't worry if it takes a few seconds. Behind the scenes, Power BI is crunching the numbers for you. After clustering, step 3 is all about making those clusters work for you. Power BI creates a new cluster field right inside your data model. Think of it as a tag attached to every customer or product based on which group they landed in. Now you can drag this cluster field into slicers, bar charts, or tables. For example, you might create a bar chart showing average sales by cluster, or build a filter to analyze just cluster 2 customers. This is where you'll start seeing those actionable insights, like which group drives the most profit or which segment could use more attention. Let's ground this with an example. Suppose we have a simple sales table. A handful of customers, each with their own sales and profit numbers. If you plot this on a scatter chart with sales and profit as axes and each customer as a point, Power BI can instantly group them into high, medium, or low value clusters. Suddenly, you know at a glance who your top customers are and who might need a little nudge. If you want to dig deeper, Power BI lets you set the number of clusters manually, 2 groups, 3, even 5, it's completely flexible. In those cluster names, customize them to match your business language. You can also combine clustering with more advanced segmentation like RFM analysis, which looks at not just how much customers buy, but how often and how recently. That helps you target your marketing or sales efforts even better. A couple of quick best practices before we wrap up. Always try to normalize your data before clustering, especially if one variable, say sales, might overshadow another like profit. Scatter plots are great for visualizing 2 variables, but don't be afraid to use tables or other visuals if your analysis needs more dimensions. Plus, remember you can export your clusters to Excel or use them as filters for more customized reporting. To sum up, clustering in Power BI is a super powerful click-and-go machine learning feature that makes segmenting your data both simple and insightful. You don't need DAX, R, or Python unless you want to go advanced. Just set up your visual and let Power BI handle the rest. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave any questions or thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more easy, practical Power BI tutorials. Happy analyzing, and I'll see you in the next video.